So what happens when I work out for 21 days straight? Up next on Naya Plus Life.
This is gonna be a doozy. Day one, the gas was real. At work, I'm sitting at my desk. Oh, she was like, Naya, this shit smells like shit.
I'm Naya, and this is my journey to lose 100 pounds in 1 year. Please subscribe.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I know it's been a minute since you guys have seen me. There's been a lot going on, but it's been good. It's been really, really good. I've done a 21-day reset. Before we dive right into this, definitely make sure that you hit that subscribe button. We are at 800 and change in terms of subscribers, and I would love it if we could get to 1,000 by the end of 2020. There are so many of you guys who are out there supporting and following the journey. And I just want to tell you guys how grateful I am for every single one of you. And I want to shout out to a couple of people. Shea Butter, who is another Canadian YouTuber. She's my girl and she is doing amazing things on her channel. So make sure you go check her out. Geraldine Cochran, my girl, is in a very similar situation, similar weight, similar journey as I am. And I just want to let you know that I'm here. I get it. And we're gonna do this together, girl. And Brandy Sue, my girl, is also trying to lose 100 pounds and she's vlogging all about it. So make sure you go check her out. Ladies, we are masterpieces in progress. Come hell or high water, we are trying to do this. So I just wanna thank all of you for your support. Okay, so now we're gonna dive in. Here's what's been going on. You guys know that I was struggling with my weight loss and I was just kind of hitting a wall. And I had to try something new. And so I worked out for 21 days straight. So with this 21-day reset, the focus is to create a habit. I worked out every day for 21 days, for at least 20 minutes a day. I have to say though, I didn't do this by myself. I had to kind of get over myself a little bit and I had to reach out and I had to ask for help. So I connected with a friend that I've known for 10, 12 years. Her name is Lisa Henry and she is a CrossFit trainer, a certified wellness and life coach. And she has been amazing through this thing, right? Setting realistic goals for me, helping me create this habit and holding me accountable to myself, right? Like, sometimes you can't do it alone. Sometimes you need that help. So I will put Lisa's information in the description box below. So in this video, you are going to see how I created this habit. You're going to see my starting weigh-in. You're going to see measurements. You're going to see me work out. You're going to see me cry just a little bit. You're going to see my photos, how I was feeling at the beginning, the middle, and the end of this whole thing. Yeah, I put it all out on the table over the next 21 days. So here we go. So super sore from yesterday's day one workout. And so I thought I would try something called low and slow. It looked good. It was like this guy doing his abs and I was like, oh, this is perfect. This will be fantastic. I forgot to put hit beginner on that little thing that Beachbody has. And that crap was insane. I'm going to show you a little snippet here. What's the next one? Move on. This cannot be beginner. This cannot be the beginner. Stop laughing at me, bro. Yeah,
And by like the fourth exercise, I was like, what the had I done? So I switched workouts, right? And guys, just remember again, when you're doing this stuff, it's like, you got to listen to your body. And yes, we want to go gangbusters, but at the same time, if we get hurt in the process, it ain't going to be good for tomorrow. So that's what's going on for day 2. I had to switch gears. And remember to hit beginner on the options. Beginner. Just like, on Netflix, when you hit Netflix and you say kids, yeah, start with the kids. Start with the beginner. Because the other stuff, it was too much. Too much. So this morning I did the 21-day fix for abs. And holy crap, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to be good. It's going to be easy. It's only 10 minutes of abs. And it worked me like a boss. It was amazing. And I actually, it was super hard. I could only get through maybe 60% of it. And that's the beginner. That's what I ticked. I ticked beginner this time. So it's day 4 of my 21-day reset. And that workout was really good. I also did another one from the 20s routine, but it was really, really good. I know my abs are going to be burning me like in even 3 hours. Because that's what I've noticed. It's not like, oh my God, the next day I'm burning. No. It's like at work, I'm sitting at my desk, oh, and I feel that, right? And then it just hits me like a ton of bricks. So day 4, pretty good. One thing I didn't tell you, day 1, the gas was real. I was doing my sit-ups and my crunches, and it was like, I was just letting out doozies everywhere. I was working out with my sister day 1, and she had to leave. She was like, Naya, this shit smells like shit. I gotta go. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe it was because my body wasn't used to crunching and expelling and da-da-da-da because I haven't worked out in a minute. But my gosh, it was a ting. It was a ting. Anyways, it was a smelly ting. Anyway, so that's what's going on. So guys, it is day 5 of 21-day reset. And I didn't want to wake up this morning, I'm not going to lie, but I'm up. And I'm glad I just put my 2 feet on the floor. And I said, let's just do this. So it is day 5. The last few days have been sometimes good, sometimes bad. I've been sore, I've been whatever, but my abs have stopped hurting. And now it's just instead of physically where I was sore and my body wasn't used to working out because I hadn't really done it in a while. Now it's just more getting up here to put my feet on the ground and come down here and get to work. So that's what's up. It's Friday. I am going to do, I'm not sure what workout I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to do a workout. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time again. We're going to step on the scale because it's day 7. Let's see. Yeah, 272.8. So I'm officially down 2.2 pounds. Good morning, my pretties. Okay, so it is day 7. Day 7. Whew. Day 7 of my 21-day reset. And it is going so well. I can't even tell you. And I don't feel pressure. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel overwhelmed. I am just feeling really, really good. Couple reasons. Why? Because it's Saturday. And this morning I could have chose to just not wake up, not do my exercises, but I'm here, I'm down here, I'm about to start my workout, and I'm just so happy. Also, let me just backtrack for a second. So it was about a month ago. I was really suffering with like these really bad headaches. And I think it was probably stress induced or whatever, but really, really bad headaches. You guys, I told you how overwhelmed I was with everything starting back again and that. And I had gone to the doctor. They had taken my blood pressure. Your girl, they had to take the blood pressure, like my blood pressure 4 times. 4 times because the read was so wonky. So the first time it was like, dude, it was like over 100 over like 130 or however that works. Whatever. The smaller number was freaking 100. And so the girl had to take it. She took it 3 more times and then finally landed on 95 over 130, which I don't know much about blood pressure, but when I went to go look on the scale, it was damn high. And she was like, we just need to really be careful here. And I guess I'll show you a scale of like the chart that I was looking at. I don't know how like scientific it is, but I found this one on Google. Last night, day 6, I had to do a blood pressure test and some other things for some insurance that I'm doing. And so he did the read 3 times because that's just what they do. And the first 2 were 125 over 82. I don't know if I'm saying those numbers in the right order, but basically the small number was 82 this time. So twice it was that, and once it was 75 over 125, if that makes any sense. But the point is that while that's still a little elevated, apparently according to that chart I just showed you, it's a lot better. And I am so freaking happy because I think it's because I'm moving. Right? Like I'm moving, I'm meditating. This is what's been going on. Every day, I promise myself to get down here and do some form of workout, but I'm listening to my body. I'm not going crazy if I don't feel like going crazy. If I feel really sore that day, then I'm going to do 30 minutes of stretching. If I feel like really like excited that morning or like I've got more energy, then I'm doing like an aerobic workout or I'm doing like a ballet class on Beachbody, right? Like I'm doing what my body feels, but I'm doing it for 30 minutes a day in the morning before I can make any excuses. It's been freaking awesome. I haven't incorporated my food into this yet. Why? Because I don't want to overwhelm myself. And I know food is the most part of it, but I don't want to overwhelm myself. So my weigh-in. Oh, that's right. Your girl is down 2.2 pounds. I am now 272.8. And I can't tell you how happy that makes me feel because I am 1 step away from death. That's right. Because honestly, like the way my blood pressure was going, like there was no way that something wasn't gonna probably happen over the next little bit. And the thing is with this reset, I'm also doing meditation every night before I go to bed. I'm also going to bed earlier, getting a solid 8.5 hours of sleep. And it is helping so much, just small little changes. Okay, so we are getting on the scale the day after Thanksgiving. And yes, I am officially up like 2.6 pounds?
Hold up. We need to back it up. So I know I told you that I was focusing on just exercise for the 21 days, but I just want to stress that this was not about the food that I was eating. It was just about creating that habit of exercise. So I want to be honest with you and I want to share with you what I did eat during that week. And I kind of went to town. No word of a lie. I went to town. So here we go. And viewer discretion is advised because there's absolutely going to be some food porn in here. This is what I was eating over the course of the 21 days. And I know this looks a little excessive. There were a lot of work functions and there was dessert tastings and I did cook some, so it's not all bad. Thanksgiving came up and so you see the spread here. I did drink a fair bit. I was really just anticipating that this was kind of my last hurrah, if you will, and I went to town a little bit. I tried to take pictures of pretty much everything over those course of those 3 weeks, but it's really interesting to see and reflect on what you're actually consuming and see it live and in living color. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
day 9 and 10 have been a little bit challenging. So Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, was day 9. And so now this is now day 11. And I took Canadian Thanksgiving off because I was cooking, I was cleaning, and just like getting everything prepared. So I was like, I'm on my feet all day. I'm good. So I took a break, and then day 10 and day 11 today, I've been going downstairs doing the workout, but my energy is like in the toilet. And now I know why. All right. It's so funny how these little things happen and you start to see little traits in your thing. So I have been going to bed around midnight instead of 10 o'clock. And what that means is that I'm no longer getting 8 to 8.5 hours of sleep. I'm getting like 6 hours and 20 minutes. And apparently Naya's body doesn't like that. Her headspace doesn't like that. And it's really not for any particular reason at all. I'm just like, oh yes, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to stay up and, look at social for a little bit. And, I've been doing my meditations still, but later. So when I get to bed at 11:30, 11:45, then I do my meditation. And so then by the time I'm done, it's like 12 o'clock and the cycle goes on. Work-wise, I still have, I'm good for energy. I haven't been like dog tired there, but just in the morning, it's just become like, my gosh, I got to do this workout. So I do not like that headspace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rectify it by going to bed earlier. So come up just like maybe 9:45 and then do what I got to do and be in bed sleeping by like 10:15, 10:30. Onward and upward. We are identifying certain triggers and we are correcting it. And I don't know why I'm using the royal we, but whatever. So that's what's up.
This is insanity, but I just catch my breath here for a second. I'm feeling good. Let's keep going.
Hey, so it's Friday and it's day 19. It's like 6 something in the morning, and I'm not gonna lie, this morning I did not want to wake up. So I woke up, my alarm was set for 6:15, and I negotiated with myself for about 25, 30 minutes about, I can do this later, I can do this, whatever. I went back to bed, and then the guilt started coming through. Not even the guilt, just like hey, you said you were going to do this, put your feet on the floor, get up. So I'm up. It's also been really, really helpful. My coach, Lisa, she is amazing. Every morning she sends me a text at usually about 6, maybe 6:15, 6:20 in the morning, just saying, good morning, can't wait to see you. And then we go online and we go here. See that? And then I log in. So having that accountability piece has really, really been helpful, because it's not even just about letting myself down, but it's also about making sure that I stick to my word and I do what I say I'm going to do. So if you guys are looking for ways to kind of stay accountable, make sure you maybe try and find a friend who works out with you, even if it's virtually, but at the same time, so you guys can check in with each other and just kind of help support each other.
My coach, Lisa, challenged me to send her a sweaty selfie because it's the weekend and it's my challenging time, mindset-wise. So I just finished my workout. This is my sweaty whatever.
So day 20, I decided that I just needed to kind of wind down, do a little bit of yoga. And again, it's all about self-care. So listening to my body.
Guys, it is day 21. I just finished my workout and I worked out like a boss. Like a boss. I'm so happy that I was able to commit to this 21 days. There were 3 days that I didn't work out within them, but I made them back at the end. And I'm so happy that I actually committed to this shit. Like, you do not understand. I think this is probably the longest that I've consistently worked out without like really falling off track. And I want to give a shout out to Lisa, my coach, Lisa Henry. You are amazing. And you helped me stop telling myself the story, right? So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. 21 days, that's it. But this doesn't end here.
So let's get to the results. So what I notice is a little bit in my waist in the back area there. I also notice my bum looks just a little bit more lifted. In terms of this picture, definitely my neck. I'm not having a second chin. And my waist is a little tighter. And my chest looks a little smaller as well. So in total, I lost 10 inches. And the biggest areas in my waist, my hips, and my chest. And in terms of weight loss, I lost a total of 3 pounds. Given that I wasn't watching what I was eating at all, I'm pretty happy with that.
You saw there, I completed the 21 day. Is all I can say. Like, I did it. And by the time I'm actually filming this, it's like day 20 something, and I'm still working out. So what I learned through this whole process is I actually learned how to stick with something. Right? I created a habit. I learned to listen to the signs and signals that my body was giving and just literally just listen to my body. I find that working out now is less daunting to me. It really has become a habit. Besides that, let's say the 2 or 3 days that you guys saw in the video, that was a struggle for me. I have been really good at being consistent and doing something for myself every single day. So now that I've created this habit of exercise, now it's time to incorporate the food. And I know this is gonna be a doozy. I know. Because Nia loves her food. Every drop. I'm getting ready for the next chapter of this thing, introducing the food. I'm gonna continue working out. That's not gonna stop. And I'm excited. And really, really, really nervous because I think the food is going to be a bit of a challenge for me, but you're going to see it all. We're going to go through this together. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to tap that like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss an episode. I'll be posting weekly.
You're going to look so good. You're so lucky you're photogenic. You look like a troll under a bridge. I'm not kidding. All I was thinking about was